if you're a Capricorn born December 22nd to January 19th, what can you expect for the month of June 2019? Let's dial in and find out. So Capricorn, there's a new level of trust that shows up for you. There's just this fine tuning that's happening to you that allows you to really navigate life and to feel more certain about the direction you're going. And it feels really good, and it's really deep, and it's very authentic. So whatever work you've been doing on yourself, I feel like, you've gone through some trials and you've come out the other side, and there's this kind of retooling going on for you of your belief systems and of your own kind of like personal identity and how you feel about yourself, and your presence in the world, the way you walk in the world. You're just more in alignment with your authenticity. And I just feel like this month, you greet this month with the stability and security of, I'm going to be okay. And not only am I going to be okay, but I'm opening up, and it feels like for the first time in a long time, to some excitement, to like what's possible, what's next, and a curiosity of not knowing, but kind of like okay that you don't know. And you can feel like there's this big change. There's something coming. Now, all the signs are feeling this because we have these big eclipses next month, and they project us, they move us into beginning and endings, right? And so that's what eclipses do. So we've sensing something's different, whether it's the death of a parent, whether it's the death of a career and a rebirth of a career, whether it's having a baby, whether it's selling a home, whether it's moving, whether it's having a child go off to college, whether it's becoming an empty nester or having a new baby for the first time, or divorcing or remarrying, all the different cycles we have in life. We're all anticipating something new or an ending with the eclipses next month. So I feel you more than any other sign really grounded. Now, granted, you guys are a grounded sign, but that doesn't always mean that you're at your best, right? But I see you very clear and very grounded. So whatever's just recently been happening for you, this Gemini new moon is really good for you. It's really positive, and it's really open and full. Really, really positive. I like that a lot. And so that new moon energy is new beginnings, new opportunities. Generally, it lasts for 10 days. Generally, it's strongest the 24 to 48 hours after the new moon, and but can be, effective for up to 10 days. So we want to take advantage of that new moon in terms of launching our ideas or stepping into new aspects of ourselves. All really good things to be doing at that new moon. Let's look at romantic relationships. Those of you that are in a coupled romantic relationship, let's see what June has in store for you. Well, I just see you being really playful and really sexy and really connected with your partner. So it's a fun, playful energy. So that leads me to believe that June will actually be a lighter month for you. So that's good. So I like that a lot. And you know what? And I think it's just because you're more right with you. Like you're okay with you, and you're okay with like letting some things go. I think that some of you have put down some of the things you used to war about, like WAR, warring, fighting. I feel like you've given up some fight in terms of like, it's just not used. It's outdated. I don't need it anymore. I don't need to do battle over that anymore. I just need to give less fucks. Like really, it's that kind of energy where you just kind of put down the sword and go, I don't care about it anymore. I mean, it's very freeing. So there's something that you've been fighting, and whether it's your battle with yourself about, how you look, your weight, your balding head, your, whatever, your, the lack of tone in your body, your voice, all these things that drive us, your color of your eyes, all these things that we don't like about ourselves. I feel like you just stop fighting with yourself about that. And then there's the other fight that's just, fighting the government, fighting justice, fighting injustice, fighting with your ex-wife, fighting with your spouse, fighting with your kids, fighting for humanity, I just feel like whatever it is, your opinion about it or the way that you've gone about it, you drop it, you let it go. That doesn't mean you stop caring. It just means the way that you go about it, you completely shift. And you come from a place of peace, a place of creativity, and this self-assurance of it's going to happen, but I don't have to like fight anymore to make it happen. It's such a deep, profound shift for you guys. I'm a little bit in awe of it. Really, I'm really in awe of you. Like this is amazing. Like the planet needs you to stop fighting and to align with change that is from deep within. It's this this authenticity, but it reminds me of that Aikido, right? Like, is that the name of it? That, that type of martial arts that you're more in the flow with your opponent as opposed to like, right? So it's more that way. And anyway, I can't say enough about it. Clearly, I'm still talking about it. So it's a great, exciting energy. All right. Coupled relationships. Let's see what's in store for you, coupled relationships. Well, that's where I started, right? I started with the sexy, the fun, and all of that. Okay, so let's move into, and then I got off into the whole Capricorn sign again. So let's go back into, I just got carried away. I was so excited. Let's go back into relationships for those of you who are single and are interested in a romantic relationship. What's in store for you guys? So you're in the midst of really recreating your identity as fun, as carefree, as joyful, as knowing your value, knowing your worth, and being excited about who you are. No more settling. I love this for you. No more settling. And no more being at the end of being the victim or having to be the person who picks up all the bullshit or the one who has to do it all. So whatever the story is that how you've been kind of sucked in or dragged down or spit out by relationships, I see you just kind of like done with that and knowing your value, and that playful, lighthearted part of, yourself is showing up. And I just see relationships coming to you so much easier than they have in the past. And people who really see your value and like you for you and aren't asking you to change, aren't asking you to do their dirty laundry or pick them up or make them a better person. And I just see you being just enjoying yourself, having fun and taking care of you and being generous and kind, but not being a doormat. So this is really positive energy. Here's the other thing. You guys are so good at knowing what bullshit is. This is the first sign, and I've done like 8 of them already, that I've seen in this energy that's Neptune, where we can get caught up in the pie in the sky, and it's so fun, and oh my God, and I have such great hope. You guys are like the first sign where you're going, that's bullshit. Nah, that feels really good, but this isn't long term. This is for tonight. Like I see you really very clearly knowing when you get in a relationship with somebody, when you're out, when you're having a good time, that you absolutely know it's the score or it's not the score. Like, in other words, if this is a one-night stand or if this is for the next 10 years of your life. Where other signs can get lost in the moment, you guys can get lost in the moment, but you don't lose sight of what this is. So meaning you can have a long-term relationship and you'll know in the moment this month, because there's a lot of fun energy this month and there's a lot of carefree energy this month and lots of opportunities for party and enjoyment. But you guys will know right away, like, if this person is long-term or if they're just like a one-night stand or this is just a moment, right? And I'm excited about that because it's going to save you so much headache and drama from getting involved with the wrong person. So, whew, one less sign I have to worry about. All right, Capricorn, go enjoy, conquer, have fun. No, don't conquer. You don't have to conquer. We put that down. You're just going to enjoy yourself. So this is a really good energy for you guys. Okay, let's move on to money and career for Capricorns. So the money's there, there's stability there. You are the deal maker. You are so focused. You guys, you have this self-confidence and this magnetism about you this month that people just want to be in business with you. There are going to be so many moving parts and people kind of coming out of the woodwork at you saying, hey, dude, hey, you, I want to do business with you. Have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? There's going to be so many for you to choose from. This is where you might get caught up because you're good at seeing the potential, where you may need a little bit more time or discernment around the validity of an offer, right? Where, is this really real? Is it not real? I can see the potential, but how long is it going to take to get there? So with the money and the career, there's so many opportunities that are going to come in. Take your time. You don't have to jump in all at once. Give yourself some time to discern them. But it's a real entrepreneurial energy and there's a lot of opportunity. So I do see you just being this magnetic force where people want to do business with you. Now, some of these people are scoundrels and they're going to have their hand in your pocket, and while you're busy listening to all the great things they're telling you about you, can kind of pull money out of your pocket. And I see you grabbing their arm. So this is good. So you're going to know if somebody's with you for the wrong reason. I like that. I like that you're able to see that's bullshit. At the end of the day, they wanted me for my connections. They weren't going to give me anything or whatever it is. So I see you being able to spot them too. If you go slow and you don't buy all the bullshit that they're telling you, which may be true, and it's nice to hear, but you're going to be able to see the ulterior motive. Okay, so lots of opportunity, money, and career. I don't see any problem with money. In fact, I see, if anything, I see you spending money to kind of bring things to you. So it may be that you buy a business. It may be that you're investing in yourself or you're investing in wealth or investing in a career. That's all well and good. I'm assuming that you've done your research and it's good because it feels like you have done that. And I just feel like the money continues to come in, right? I'm not seeing a lapse or anything with your money. You're good with money. You want to be better with money. And I think this month you'll have opportunities to kind of revamp your money in terms of where it's going, how you're spending it, and your future where you want it to be. So I do see you kind of looking at that for yourself. So that's really good. But definitely new partnerships coming in this month, wanting to align you and really just take off. So good stuff. All right, let's look at your health for Capricorns. Adrenals feel a little bit like you're blown out, and I'm not surprised given all the attention, the magnetic energy that you have, and the life force that's kind of going through you, and people who want your time and your attention. I can see why you're your ass is dragging. All right, you're entitled. I'm feeling just a little beat up in terms of self-care. So in June, feels good. It just feels lighter. I see you getting massages, just taking care of yourself, going on vacation, even if it's just an afternoon at the beach or on a hike or just unplugging in front of the TV and just chilling to a movie, but definitely a little bit slower pace for you than previous months. So enjoy it, take your time. Your health needs that. You need to honor that rhythm. I know it's hard for you Capricorns to kind of actually think that you need a break or to think that you need 8 hours of sleep, or to actually take it, but do. This month is going to be a lighter month and you should enjoy it. So let's see if there's any surprises for you Capricorns this month. You know, I think the surprise is that you actually need to take care of yourself. And that worries me a little bit, only because if you don't take care of yourself, then usually what happens is then there's a health crisis and you go, oh shit, I really do need to take care of myself. So please don't have a health crisis in order to remind you that you need to take care of yourself, that you're human like the rest of us. You guys are just, you know, you're born to work. So instead of having your body break down or have some alarming thing happen, what can happen is when you actually stop to take care of yourself, then you realize how tired you are, right? When you actually go get a massage and you're in the massage, you go, oh my God, I'm so exhausted, right? Or you actually take a day off and then you realize, wow, I slept 12 hours. I had no idea I was that tired. So that's kind of like the surprise when you actually schedule in the time and you realize how much you needed that time. That feels like the surprise to me. So I like that scenario much better than having a health crisis because you're not paying attention. And that's, believe me, that's what the eclipses are for next month. When we don't do what our body's asking us to do, then we have shocking things happen to us. And so listen to your instinct. Take care of yourself now so you don't have to have any weird scenarios that you know, knock you on your ass and get you to slow down. So yeah, so good. You're going to take care of yourself this month without any health crisis happening. So that's good. All right, so let's see if there's any last message for you guys. Oh, just a reminder of coming full circle of how much you're going to be able to enjoy yourself this month, how much lighthearted it is. There's friends, there's companions, there's surprise trips, there's surprise dinners, there's surprise work. It's just like it's just so much in the flow, so much happening, but good stuff, such good stuff. All right, you guys have an amazing month. I'm so excited for all my Capricorn friends, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with a friend, comment below, and I'll see you again next month.